Hey, what's up everyone? How you guys doing today? Danny Lightning here. I hope everybody's having an amazing day and hope you guys all had a great holiday. Looks like there's, well, like a couple more days left on this year, so this year is almost over. It's going by crazy fast. Way too fast if you ask me. Alright, nice to see you guys. I see we got Melon in the house. What's up, Melon? Mixed in. ALJS. How you doing, Simon? We got Chrissy. What's up, Chrissy? Pappy. JC03YKME. I'm really not sure how you say that, but Joyce me. I'm bad with spelling. David Shiv, what's going on? We got John. What's up, John? Owen, nice to see ya. So, John, normally I do Showdown on Fridays, and then if I get stuck, I'll go run a couple of live races or something else. Adrian, what's up? Timothy, how you doing today? How to get a tier 4 car? Alright, so in order to get a tier 4 car, you can either buy it. I mean, there's a couple tier 4 cars you can buy that really aren't that good. Or you can pull one out of a crate. Or when you get, when you get to the Elite Tuners event, you're going to get a couple of really nice tier 4 cars. But it's kind of, this game's always off to sort of a slow start, right? It takes a little while to get somewhere in this game, so if you're kind of new, you got to have a lot of patience, honestly. But you want to beat the first boss series, Once you get to the first boss series, I think that's when you unlock some of the tier 4 cars that you can buy. If I were going to buy one out of the dealership, I would get the GTR. It's not a great car, but it's a good car for somebody who's new until you get something better. McVin, what's up? How you doing? We got Blake Lucas. Hey, John. If I miss anybody, I'm sorry. I'm trying to read everybody. Read all the comments and play is kind of hard. Oh, man, you had to restart CSR? I mean, the only good thing about restarting is if you were playing for a while and you restarted, at least you know what you're doing now. So you'll probably have an easier time restarting. At least there's that, right? When I first started this game, I had no idea what I was doing. I was just like, oh man, why does this do this? Why does that do that? And nobody could tell me. So it was rough, but restarting with a little bit of game info would be great, actually. So at least there's that. I mean, I try to look on the bright side of certain things. I don't think I would like to restart, but if I had to, at least I would know what to do. I would know exactly how to go about doing things if I did restart. Adrian, Deb, how's it going? You got your Corvette to 3 stars and Izzy's Tuner Challenge. Yeah, buddy, I hope you can get it as well. The Corvette's extremely good. It takes a long time to get all those tokens, so run as many of the Elite Tuners events and showdowns as possible. Those are the easiest ways to get the tokens, I think. Yeah, the Lamborghini Revolto, if I'm saying that correctly, is the fastest car for the Showdown. I did put out a video about that the other day. Well, of course, that's if you have it maxed out. It's going to be the best out of all the cars. This here is probably one of the slower cars, but it's the fastest one that I have upgraded. Aloy says, I hate it when I'm stuck in Tempest. Yeah, it takes most people a little while to get through all the Tempest races, so don't feel too bad. I think I spent about, what, 8 or 9 months trying to get through all the Tempest races, so it takes most of us a little while. Jamil says, great game, but I need to fix that problem. Oh, you can't see the road. I'm guessing, are you playing on like a really low-end phone? I have a Moto G Power phone, and basically I'm just racing on a black track. So I don't think the phone's graphic card or processor or whatever is able to handle the graphics of this game. So it just makes the road completely black. That way the phone can handle playing it. That's the only thing I can think of that might be causing that is, you know, you have like a more of a budget line phone that's not really up to the task of gaming on something with good graphics. To be for real says, can you beat Tempest 3 Tier 4 with the GTR? If you have the GTR and attack package, yes. But the other GTRs in the game, probably not so much. I'm not really sure which GTR you're referring to because there's a bunch of them. But most of the GTRs are not going to do it. If you notice, the majority of the GTRs have really good acceleration but low top speed. Most of them can't hit the 260 plus miles per hour you need to beat the Tempest races. That's the hardest part about Tier 4 is you have to do 0 to 60 in 1.3-ish and 260 miles per hour. And not all of the Tier 4 cars can actually do that, so that makes it a pain in the butt. KJ's GTR is a very slow car. It's not going to make it. KJ's GTR looks just like the attack package GTR, but it's a very different car. It's nowhere near as good. And as nice as it looks, it's one of these slower Tier 5 or Tier 4 cars in the game, so unfortunately it's not going to do the trick. I'm kind of surprised, but most of the boss cars in this game are actually not very good. You would think the boss cars would be some of the better cars in the game, but they're not. Eli says, sometimes I'm too broke to buy the cars. Yeah, I mean, if you're kind of new or newish your first few months of playing this game, it's very hard to afford all the cars and stuff, you know. If you're just talking about buying the cars with game cash and saving up the gold and stuff, you know, it's very hard to get everything you need. You gotta play a lot, do a lot of live racing, run all the little daily races. When you're done with all that stuff, get on and start doing those regulation races and farm your game cash. You know, it takes a really long time to add up to a lot of game cash in this game, but you got to be very picky and choosy as to what you actually upgrade. If you don't 100% have to upgrade it, don't upgrade it. We got Stacks in the house. What's up? How's it going? Yeah, if you run the Elite license with a car, it will be completely locked out of Tempest, so. Like, I do have videos on all this stuff, guys. Like, if you go to my channel and you scroll down and you find my playlist, I got like the CSR2 beginner's guide, the regular CSR2 guide and tutorial. I got like the tuning guides, the Tempest guides. I mean, a lot of the basic information you need to know about the game are found in those playlists. Like, I got videos in there explaining that you don't want to make cars elite because once you do, they're locked out of all further Tempest events and stuff like that. So everything you need to know is pretty much in those playlists, or at least most of what you need to do. But unfortunately, some people don't find that stuff till it's a little too late. Low Country, how's it going? You're welcome, buddy. Awesome to see you today. Thanks for stopping by. Owen says, I try and save my cash in gold. If I get a car that isn't required for an event, I don't upgrade it. Yeah, I'm the same way. If I don't 100% need it, the car has to be completely amazing. I absolutely have to love the car in order to upgrade it. Now, when I first started, I had to upgrade all kinds of cars because I had to do Legends and Tempest and Elite Tuners and this and that and the other thing. But once I got to the point where, you know, I got through most of that, that's when I started only upgrading one car per season, which is usually the Prestige Cup car. And if I get a car that's a good live racer that I really like, then I might actually upgrade that car. But hey Theo, how's it going? Honestly, I don't know if I've won or lost any of these races because I've just been paying attention to the chat. Hey Devin, how's it going? Devin says, what do you do when you hit a standstill? Need game cash to upgrade cars, but have hit a wall with all the challenges where I can proceed. Regulation races. Yep. Do your daily races, do your regulation races, do some live racing, do some showdowns. That's really about all there is to it. Regulation races suck. They're very boring and very tedious, but they will get you where you need to go. I don't understand why there's now like a return to map or return or next race button, you know. It sucks having to go to the garage, back to the map, then back to the next regulation race. But, you know, if you're doing the tier 5 regulation, the pro one, you can probably make over 1 million game cash in an hour doing that. It sucks, it's boring, everybody hates it, but it's a easy, very easy way to make money if you have the patience to do it. Alright, Devin says, I'm mainly focused on one, the McLaren Artura, but I have the Elite Tuner one to do as well. Yeah, you know, that's the thing. So if you're the Artura is a really cool car for live racing. It's not a great car overall, but for live racing it rocks on the low upgrade settings. But if you don't need to do the Prestige Cup, you might want to just stop upgrading cars completely. Right? It's there is a time where it's time just to stop upgrading, stop spending your keys, stop spending your resources if you can, and just save for a few seasons, right? I mean, that was one of the best things I ever did. Now, if you play enough, you should easily be able to make at least per season, right? Every season is 2 weeks. If you play enough, you should easily be able to make about 10 million game cash per season without putting too much effort into the game, which is enough to upgrade one car every season, then have a little bit left over. So if you do that, you know, you'll have a couple million left over each season, which will slowly add up. What's up, Short Circuit? What's up, Ryan? Yeah, I'm not even paying attention. I look at my launch. As soon as I launch it and shift it, I'm just kind of going back to the chat, not even paying attention to the racing. I can't tell you how many of these I've won or lost. I'm probably losing a bunch because my car's slow, but it is what it is. Eli says, saving silver keys is the best advice I ever got from Danny. Yeah, man, I'm glad that advice was helpful to you. I can't talk today. But that's one of the best things I ever did as well. I mean, now I've been playing so long and I've acquired so many cars. The majority of the time when there is a milestone prize car, it ends up being a Prestige Cup car at some time. So most of the time I already have the Prestige Cup car now, but there was a time where I used to have to pull for it every single season. And there was times where I'd be like, hey man, I've only got like 100 keys or 200 keys. And I would waste them trying to get that car, and I would not get it, and then I would be like, well, I don't have anything. So at one point I started saving the keys, and that was the best thing ever. John says, I used a Nissan LB GTR R35 to Tempest 2 and somehow won her Chevy Camaro. Nice, nice. Now that car, that's the one you buy out of the dealership, I'm pretty sure. That car will not make it through the next Tempest. If you max that car out, it will beat Tempest 1 and Tempest 2, but I don't think you're going to make it through Tempest 3. I don't think there's any possible way to make that car hit 260 miles per hour. Hey Ryan, my day's going alright so far, bud. How about yours? I started watching a show on television called, what was it, Stargirl? Have you guys seen that? I think it's on Tubi. The Tubi, T-U-B-I, Tubi TV app. It's free. It's pretty awesome. But I've never heard of Stargirl, but I guess it's a DC Comics show. I don't know why, but I really like it. I made it through the first season over the last couple of days. I don't watch much TV. Like, I don't really have time for much TV, but the last couple of days I squeezed an episode in here or there. Seems really good. Most of the time, the only time I turn on the TV is when I'm about to go to sleep. I put it on, and I turn on the History Channel's Ancient Aliens show, and I don't know why, but for some reason, that show puts me to sleep. Like, that's like the perfect show to fall asleep to. When I turn that on, I'm just like, then I'm asleep. I don't know if that means the show is boring or what, but that show puts me to sleep. Adrian Deb wants to know, how does he get green elite tokens faster? Unfortunately, you only got a couple of options, right? Every season, right around the beginning of the season, there's a little 15 race thing that pops up on the map that gives you a couple of green tokens. I don't remember how many, but you get a couple hundred green tokens or something from doing that. Showdown races give out green tokens. Elite Tuners events give out green tokens. And then you might get a couple here and there throughout the season, but mainly it's Showdown and Elite Tuners events that give out the green tokens. And if you do a lot of those, you'll get a lot of green tokens. The green ones aren't that hard to come by, neither are the blue ones. But when it gets to the point where you get to those upgrades where it's like you need 1,200 pink tokens for this upgrade, then another 1,200 for the next one, then another 1,200 for the next one, that's when it sucks. So the greens go pretty fast compared to the others. I mean, everything in this game takes a while to acquire if you're not spending real money. If you want to spend real money and buy tokens, you know, you can do that, but if I were going to buy tokens, it would definitely be the pink ones and maybe a couple of gold ones, but personally, I just kind of slowly collected them. It took me over 2 years to get the Mark IV Supra, so that's got to tell you how slow you collect those tokens. You got to have a lot of patience, like a lot. Johnson Gamer, what's up? He says, I don't have Tobe. What is Tobe, my friend? T-O-B-E. I don't know what that is. But yeah, Showdown's probably the easiest way if you don't have any Elite Tuner events available. Adrian said, I won around 500 green tokens from Showdown, and they never even showed up in my inbox. Alright, that's where you need to contact game support and say, hey, I never got my stuff. And unfortunately, that does happen from time to time. Normally, I don't know about always, but normally game support is very good about giving you items that didn't show up. You just have to contact them and let them know. And they'll look at your account and they can see if you got them or not. And if they say, okay, he actually never received these, then, you know, they'll usually send them to you unless the support person really sucks. Yeah, Hold on. The Tier 5 Super GR is a very good car to do anything with. Personally, that's a car that I would like to make elite though, because that car will get a big respect point bonus after you have all the elite tuners boost and whatever on there. And then you add that 10% from the elite license on top of it. That car is going to earn you a lot of respect points. So you have two options with that car. Number one is you make it elite for the respect point bonus, or you beat the boss with it. With enough parts on it and elite upgrades, it'll easily beat the boss. So it's really up to you which way you want to go about it, but due to the fact that that car can earn more respect points than almost any car in the game, if I were able to make another car elite, that would be my number one choice. I really like the car. It's a great live racer and it earns a lot of respect points. So that is a very, very, very good car for live racing. To be for real, I don't think so, my friend. I should have a video on how to drive that car. I made a video back in the day on how to drive that, and I probably would have tested that out on the video. I don't remember offhand, but I don't think it did. He's asking if the Pendulum Skyline GT that's in the race pass will beat Tempest 3 Tier 4. I don't think so. You gotta do 260 miles per hour and 0 to 60 in about 1.3-ish, and unfortunately I don't think that car is able to do both of those things. What's up, Beans? How you doing? So if you like the F1, if you're live racing the F1 and winning a lot, then it would be a good choice for you to make elite. That's another one of those cars that makes more respect points than most cars in the game, so that would not be a bad choice. Oh, Johnson was talking about Tubi TV. It's a free app. You can get it on your phone or your smart TV or whatever. It's TUBI. TUBI TV. It's got so much stuff on it, it's unreal. It's probably... I don't know what Netflix is currently like, but a few years back I had Netflix, and Tubi was way better than Netflix back in the day. I hear Netflix has gotten way better, but Tubi's free. When an advertisement does come on, it's usually quieter than the show or the movie, so it doesn't blow your eardrums out, and they're usually pretty fast. Sometimes you'll have to sit there through like 1 or 2 minutes of ads, but the majority of the time when an ad comes on, it's like 1 or 2 little 30-second ads or something. Owen says Tubi doesn't work in the UK. Really? I wonder why. That's surprising. Oh, your name's not Beans, it's Benas. I'm very dyslexic, so I'm sorry if I read that incorrectly. I thought that said Beans. I apologize. I'm calling the poor guy Beans. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Second, third. Fourth and nitrous. Now, for example, the car I'm driving right now kind of sucks. The only reason I upgraded this is I had to... I think the Ford Performance event, I had to use this for that or something, but I don't like this car. Let's go see how many upgrades I have on this thing. It's all good. Beans are cool anyways. Where are we at on this car? Oh, it looks like I might actually have this maxed out. Let me check my tune really fast. Let's see if we can get her a little faster. So 7.6 is the dyno. I think we're losing points there. I'm pretty sure we had it where it was supposed to be. I'm probably just not shifting it quickly enough. I think you have to get into third gear like super fast. Okay, so I would assume you'll be able to get the free Elite Tuners Mustang and the free Elite Tuners Corvette, but you have to start doing Elite Tuners and working your way through it. Like, they're not just going to be like, here's all the Elite Tuner events at once, so I guess you got to get through the first couple of Elite Tuners add-ons before they give you the event for the Mustang and all that stuff. So you should get it for free still, for my as far as I know. It just might take you a while to unlock it. Alloy, no, if I were going to max out the Indy truck, that would cost me probably, I'm guessing, at least $100, maybe $200. Most people I know that buy Purple Star cars and you open all the crates say it's a couple $100 to max out the car, and I can't afford that. Hardly any of my cars are maxed out, to be honest with you. I've only got a couple of maxed out cars. How did that other guy run a 7.6 with this car? Either my tune's off or I suck at driving this thing. One or the other. Maybe a little bit of both. But no, I didn't buy the Indy truck. I don't really like the way the car drives. It looks amazing, but I don't enjoy driving it. Or am I supposed to hit nitrous on third? Let's find out. But most of my cars are partially upgraded. I do have a few maxed out cars, but not a whole bunch. Generally, there's no reason to have a car maxed out unless you're doing Showdown. You very rarely need a car to be maxed out in this game, except for Showdowns. 3, 2, 1, go. Second, third, nitrous. Let's try that. I'm still getting beat by these other cars. Yeah, that's a better way to do it. Melon says, guys, go watch Max's video about the Indy truck. Yeah, Max the Gamer went into a good video on the Indy truck. I think it's a really cool vehicle, and I do like the vehicle, but I don't like how it drives. I mean, it is the fastest car in the game, so it's got that going for it. You should be able to do some pretty decent live racing with it. But yeah, it's really strange to drive. Eli says, I'm a Honda fanboy. Yeah, I like Hondas too. Hondas are awesome cars. Wait a second. I'm definitely doing something wrong because that car is not supposed to be able to beat me. That's the slowest car. I believe that's the slowest car in the Showdown, and I'm getting beat by it. I'm doing something wrong with the shift pattern. Now, I haven't driven this car in probably like a year, I'm guessing, so. I might be a little bit off. Let me try a couple things. I know this is the shift pattern, but... Aha! Figured it out. I think I'm shifting in the second gear too fast. I think that's the problem. Three, two, one, go. Second, third, nitrous. Fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Yeah, you know, the thing about the like Melon said, the Boss Mustang is probably the best tier 1 car, but in order to make the Mustang run as good as possible, you have to get all those elite tuners upgrades on it. So for a new player, it might take you a little while to get that thing maxed out. There's a lot of extra parts and stuff you're going to have to put on it compared to where if you just get the Golf's going to do everything you need it to do. And you're not going to have to do all the elite upgrades and junk and stuff to make the Golf good to where you do with the Boss Mustang. So I think the Boss Mustang is definitely a really good car to have, but I think as a new player, you still want to go for the Golf. Now, how many upgrades you need to have on the Boss Mustang to beat Tempest races, I'm not 100% sure, but I think you're going to need some of the elite upgrades on it. At least that's my understanding. Hey, we got Ark in the house. What's up, buddy? Nice to see ya. How you been doing? Hopefully you are awesome. McVin says, I plan on maxing out the elite customs on each of my T1 and T2 cars because I don't think they even need yellow parts to get there, unlike my GR Supra. I mean, those cars are always going to perform best once they're 100% elated, but yeah, I mean, it depends on what you're trying to do with them as to how many of the elite parts you actually need. Ah, crab sandwiches. He got me. John, have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I hope you had a great holiday, and I also hope your new year is awesome. So I don't know how true this is, but I guess there's a difference between the Boss 302 that you get for free and the one you pull out of the crates. I don't know which one's better. So there's one that you buy in the shop, there's one that you pull out of the crates, and there's one that you get for free. And rumor has they might all be slightly different, which doesn't make sense. They might run different times once maxed out. Hey, Black Angel, how's it going? Nice to see ya. If I go up against a Lamborghini Revolto that's maxed out, I'm definitely gonna lose. I have no chance. No chance. It will kick my buttocks big time. 3, 2, 1, go. Second, third, nitrous. Fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. This is kind of a slow car. This is kind of a slow car. So Ryan has the Mustang Boss 302 at Max Elite. That's going to be an amazing car for you once you max it out, though. It's really, really good once you max it. Michael says, happy holidays. Same to you, buddy. Thank you. Hope you had a great holiday. I guess we have another one coming up, huh? Crazy New Year's time. Crazy New Year's time is here. I just hope this next year is going to be better than the last couple, because the last couple of years have been pretty crazy. Between all the wars and COVID and junk going on in the world, I hope it just doesn't keep getting worse. So far, it's like every year gets a little bit worse. There's a little bit crappier and crappier stuff going on every year. It's terrible. Terrible. People need to stop with their crap and just work together and learn to help each other out. Think about how much we could achieve and how much better everything would be for everybody if people just learned to work together and help each other. Instead of being really greedy and just fighting with each other, you know, things could be so much better if it wasn't for all that junk. Hello, I really don't think COVID will ever be completely gone, but it sounds like it's mutated into where it's not all that bad anymore, so. Richard Jones says, Danny, that starts inside of each person. Problem is, most people are greedy and hateful and power hungry. That's the problem. It's not like, what can I do to help things out? What can I do to make things better? It's a lot of people just think, what can this guy do for me? What can I get out of this person? What can I take from him? What can he do for me? You know, that's the attitude that a lot of people have. And that's not the right way to look at things. That doesn't help anything out. That just makes everything worse. William D, what's going on, buddy? Nice to see ya. All right. Crab sandwiches, I lost. Richard Jones says, I'm playing CSR2 right now. All right, I hope you're winning some races. Richard says they must choose what they want to put into the world. Yeah, you know, a lot of people make the wrong choices. That's for sure. Adrian Dub says the Skyline GTR R34 is finger destroying. Yeah, that car does take a little bit of getting used to. That's for sure. That's not really an easy car to drive, but once you get enough runs on it, it becomes a lot easier. I keep screwing up my shift pattern on this car. Son of a butt, I lost to a slow car. I keep messing it up, guys. Robert says, COVID loves winter. Ally says, Danny's live racing stuff for the Indy truck makes me love live racing again. Well, that makes me think it's working out really well for you, which is awesome. Glad to hear that. That's awesome, bud. I'm glad you're enjoying that thing. It's pretty interesting not having to shift, but I guess, yeah, someone brought to my attention, how are you going to downshift it, right? How are you going to downshift it? And I'm like, oh, crap. Yeah, I guess you really can't. I guess if I needed to slow it down, I would start playing around with the way I launched it or something. There's probably a way to make it run slightly slower if it's beating the lobby times, but... Why can't I drive this car properly? Like, I know how I'm supposed to drive it, and I just keep doing it wrong. I hate this car. I don't like this car. At all. Richard Jones says, you're a boss, by the way. I share all your videos with my crew. Thank you. I really appreciate that, bud. Alright, so Richard, I don't know, buddy. I don't have any issue with Walmart ads. Like, I'm not even sure what my ads are. I'm usually not even paying attention to them. But it is possible that BlueStacks is having some issues. It could actually be a problem with the ads themselves. I normally play on my phone or I play on LD Player. And I do get the occasional issue with the ads here and there, but I don't really know which ones are messed up. But what I would do though, if I were to notice that there's certain ads that are not working, I would try and bring that to the game's attention. You can actually contact game support and say, hey, these ads are malfunctioning. And if the support person does their part, CSR will actually fix that. They'll request to have those broken ads taken down so they're not played on the game. Now, my other channel is kind of affiliated with the people who make the game, so I've learned a lot about how that stuff works. Because I asked them one day, I'm like, hey, there's a certain ad playing on this game right now, and it's causing all these problems. They said, oh yeah, let us know what it is, and we can request to have that taken off. So I told them, and I never saw the broken ad again. But, you know, you gotta get the message relayed to the right people. I'm pretty sure game support is kind of like a call center. You got a bunch of people sitting in a cubicle, answering phones or answering emails. And I don't even think they really work for, you know, the game maker. I think they're just probably contracted out. So there's probably a bunch of people who hate their job, sitting in the cubicle going, auto reply number 1, auto reply number 2, and then you got those support people who actually care and want to do what they're supposed to. That'll help you out. So I think you have to get the right support person. Some of those support people are pure crap. Some of them are awesome. So if I get a bad support person, what I do is I just close the ticket out and I open a new one, and normally I get a different support person. So if my first support person sucks, normally the second one will be good. I don't think I've ever had to open more than 2 tickets, but I have closed a ticket because the first guy didn't give a darn. And then the second person I got would always be really helpful, so. Ryan says hit the subscribe button. Yeah, if you haven't hit that like or haven't hit that subscribe, I would definitely appreciate it if you would. If I miss anybody's questions or comments, I'm sorry, guys. I'm doing a lot of talking and a lot of playing, and the chat just kind of scrolls by, so sometimes it's pretty hard to catch everybody's stuff. What's up, Vince? He says, that's mean. Mustangs have feelings too. I'm not really sure what you're referring to there, but I'm not sure if cars have feelings, my friend. If so, I would be scared to be around it because it might get mad at me and crash me into a brick wall someday. Alright, so... I'm just going to call you Jaco because I really don't know how to pronounce that. He says, "Hey Danny, I'm stuck on a twin test and I have the 250 GTO and the C3 Corvette." Alright, so the thing is, you got to get enough parts on those cars. That's all there is to it. When you lock those cars in, you have to get enough parts on them. When locking a car into Tempest, you just want to make sure that it's a car that's easy to get parts for. For example, you don't want to lock in a Shelby. Shelby parts are very rare and very hard to get, so you're going to struggle. You don't want to lock in a Pontiac because Pontiac parts are very rare in the game. But you want to lock in the BMWs, the Mercedes, the Lamborghinis. Like, you want to lock in the brands that have parts that are easy to get. But any car you lock in is going to be capable of beating the event once you have enough parts on it, once you tune it and shift it correctly. So it's all about parts, tune, and shift pattern. And I completely just launched wrong. Crap sandwiches! Crab sandwiches! I messed up my shift, guys, or my launch. I sucked at launching. Wait, Robert Mason says just shift once to third. What do you mean, my friend? You have to shift second and third. You mean do it like that? Maybe am I driving wrong? Let's find out. That ran 6.81. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to do a double shift. Pretty sure. I guess it has been a really long time since I've driven this car, but that's actually easier. I don't know if that runs faster or slower, but that's an easier way to shift the car, I think. Let me try and hit nitrous on second and see what that does. We'll play around with the shift pattern a little bit. Richard says, "It makes me feel special that you're calling my name out, bro." Hey, I'm just a guy that makes videos, right? I'm just a guy who makes video game videos. But hey, man, glad it makes you feel good. Why do I keep messing this car up? I hate this car. I don't like this car. Hot 500 green thingy dingies. I will take it. I will take it. Maybe I should have looked the shift pattern up, but I was driving it the way I remembered it being. But that's the thing, guys. I haven't driven this car in like a year, I bet. Nitrous on third. Eloy says nitrous on third. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. I don't know why I thought I was supposed to double shift it. Maybe not. Ah, you saw my video. Okay, cool. Launch immediately, shift to second, nitrous on third. Okay. That is running better. I should have looked it up before I started. I shouldn't go by memory on a car I haven't driven in so long. My memory sucks. Like, I got such a bad memory, it's not even funny. My memory's terrible, but hey, it is what it is. Could be worse. Yeah, I seem to be running 0.6s on almost every run if I do it like that. So yeah, that does seem better. Thank you. Is that car capable of running a 7.2? I didn't think it was. Adrian, have a great night, buddy. Catch you later. Thanks for coming out to the stream. I hope you have a great rest of your holiday. All right. Let's go do it to it. I'm going to pay attention to how I drive this time. 3, 2, 1, go. Second, third and nitrous. I'm still getting beat, or am I? Go, 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 go. Ah. All right. Ed says, hello, buddy. Enjoying all your videos. They are very helpful. Glad you're liking the videos. Thanks for watching them. I definitely appreciate that. All right, there we go. No! Did I just lose? What just happened there? Something doesn't seem right. I could have swore that car was not supposed to be faster than this car that I'm driving. Maybe I'm mistaken, but I thought that was a slower car for some reason. Ryan says, love your videos, Danny. Thanks, Ryan. Glad you're enjoying them as well. Richard says, THC affects short-term memory. Yeah, I'm sure it's probably not very good for you. Some people think it is, but probably not. Elias says the fastest the GT500 can do is 7.595. Yeah, it's almost impossible to hit those world record times. I think a lot of the guys that hit the world records actually use a little macro or something that shifts the car perfectly for them. Because you would have to get the launch exact, you would have to get the shifts exact, you would hit the nitrous at the perfect time. That's not easy to do. Hey Jackson, what's going on, buddy? Nice to see ya. Jackson says, I'm in tier 3. Are you trying to beat the tier 3 boss? Is that what you're saying? Hey Seema, how you doing today? Jackson's been grinding Legends. Yeah, Legends is a major pain in the butt. It takes forever to restore all those cars. I don't know why, but I did not like Legends whatsoever. I hated everything about Legends. I don't mind Elite Tuners. I know it takes even longer and it's probably harder overall, but the thing with Elite Tuners is I gain the tokens by doing races that I would be doing anyways. Now with Legends, I actually had to do extra stuff because I didn't want to run all those little extra races just to get Legends parts. That's what I did not like about Legends. It made me spend more time every day just to get parts for the Legends cars to restore them. I would have to spend another 15 to 20 minutes daily just to get parts to restore the Legends cars. At least with Elite Tuners, all I got to do is run some showdowns, and I would be doing that nonetheless. So I'm not having to do anything extra to get the Elite Tuners parts. Even though it takes longer. That's how I look at it, at least. Alright, so Sima Raul. I use the LD player. It seems to run way better than BlueStacks. Every time I play CSR on BlueStacks, I have a lot of problems with it. I have a lot of game crashes, or a lot of times the game won't open at all or something like that, so BlueStacks does not work out well for me. LD player, I very rarely have any issues with it. Now back in the day, it wasn't the greatest, but once they upgraded to LD Player 9, I think it is, I stopped having issues, and it's been really good ever since. Yeah, if you're trying to beat 0 to 60 times on a Corvette that's not been restored, you're probably not going to be able to do it, because if a car is not restored, you can't tune it. I don't think that car has great acceleration in the first place, from what I remember. And if you're not able to tune it, yeah, it's going to be almost impossible. I mean, once you're able to tune a car, you can sit there and tweak the tune to do the best 0 to 60 times. But if a car is not restored, you can't tune it at all, and that's a big problem. Sometimes this game does require a lot of patience. Hey Kenny, what's up, man? Nice to see ya. No, I never bought the Indy truck. I would like to have it, but I really don't want to spend the $20, and I don't like the way it drives. When you're on a tight budget, you got to be careful with your money, and I don't like how it drives, so. I mean, it's a really awesome car overall, but I don't find it enjoyable to drive. Like, it's weird. It's a weird car. Seema, you have the same problem? Yeah, you know, it might be a BlueStacks thing. I'm not 100% sure. But I had a lot of issues with BlueStacks, like a lot. But Jackson, I hope you're enjoying Legends. You know, some people love it, some people hate it. It just depends on the person. A lot of people hate the Elite Tuners, and I love the Elite Tuners, so everybody's a little different. Alright, so my car is not really... There's too many cars that are way faster than me, so I think we'll go spend the last half hour of the stream live racing. Yeah, you just want to remember, focusing on Legends, make sure you're getting the brands that are easier to get parts for. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Locking in a Shelby or a Pontiac or something that's really hard to get parts for is never the best option. Oh, that was the best run I've had so far. 7.635. So let's go find a fun little... Let's find something fun to live race. Let me pick something different than what I normally use. What do I want to grab today? Let's look at these things. Aha! Let's get KJ's Rocket Bunny. I love the way this car looks. I mean, it's by far not the greatest car in the game or anything, but this car does look amazing. I think I have it maxed out. I don't know if it's a good live racer or not. I kind of think it is. Let's see what the dyno says. Oh my god, it's a 12.0. It's a 12.0 car. That's not that bad, honestly. I mean, for a tier 1 car, a 12.0 is... Oh, it's a tier 2 car. That's slow for a tier 2 car, but we're going to go live race this thing. Alright, are there any real players, or is he just going to put me up against a bunch of bots? Massive Sombrero. We'll race Massive Sombrero. Three. Alright, there we go. Boy, this thing is slow. It felt so slow. What time did that guy run? He ran 11. Oh, I ran 11.8s. He also ran 11.8s. Hey, it's a dyno beater. If we're on 12.0 and 11 running 11.8s, I actually slowed down. Oh, you think I'm missing a fusion part? I might be. It's James Hands. Is this a real player or is this a bot here? This might be a real player. I'm not sure. All right, go a little slow car. Go a little car. Honestly, I would love to have a car that looked like this in real life. That would be amazing. I would drive the heck out of a car that looked like that. Ah, you just got an RWB 5-star Porsche. I think there's a couple of different RWBs, so... Is that a tier 4 or a tier 5 car? Now the tier 5 RWB 911, I like it. It's not one of the better cars or anything, but I like it. Alright, so I guess that car has a really good live racing setup. A lot of people love that car. I haven't driven that in a couple years, so I don't really remember much about it, but it sounds like that's a car a lot of people really, really like. With 900 cars plus in the game, it's hard to remember everything about all of them, but... Yeah, I do like some of the RWB cars. 3, 2, 1, go. The only nice thing about racing bots is you're almost guaranteed to win. How much respect points am I getting when I win this? So there I got 640. So for every 2 bots, that's about 1200, 1300 RP. That's not bad, really. Ah, there's a real person in some sort of Corvette. Let's race them. Ah, they accepted. Who's gonna win? We got a Stingray versus KJ's car. 3, 2, 1, go. I don't know if that other guy's car is good or bad. Oh, that was close. That was really close. WBUJ, what's going on? Nice to see ya. That was a close race, actually. That was a really close race. What's up, Mo? How are you today? Nice to see ya. Alright, there's LXB. He's also in one of these Corvettes. Mo, it's going good, bud. How about yourself? Jackson, yeah, it's actually not a bad idea to take it slow and just have some patience and do stuff at your own pace. You know, there's no reason to rush through anything. That's the way I look at it, at least. Oh no! Okay, good, I win. WBUJ says, back at it after about a year. Hey, welcome back to the game. That's awesome, my friend. I hope you're enjoying it again. It's definitely a fun game. There's a few games, you know, that I've taken a break from and come back to, so... Sometimes you just need a little break from something, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Enjoy has nuts, mountains don't. I don't know why that popped into my head. I don't even like those candy bars. But that song totally popped in my head for some weird reason. Justin boxed you? That's an interesting player name. Mo, I did not buy that car, actually. If I did buy it, I wouldn't be able to afford to buy all the parts to upgrade it, so... I don't like the way it drives, and I can't afford to max it out, so I figured, I might just pass on this one. It's a really cool vehicle, but not really my thing, I guess. I do like it, don't get me wrong, I think it's a great vehicle overall. It's just a little different, and I don't know why I slowed down and lost there. That was my fault there. I lost because I'm stupid. Yeah, let me race that guy again. I gotta beat him this time. That car is not even restored. Look at that. It's all like... I guess I'll race. I don't know if I should bet him because I know that I'm gonna win, but... The only reason I won the last one, or he won the last one, was because I downshifted out of some weird habit. Now, if he bets me back... Let's see. No, he doesn't. I was going to say, if he bets me back, I'll give him his money back if he wants, but he said nope. Sorry, buddy. But the thing is, I mean, it wasn't a whole lot of game cash. You kind of got to learn not to bet people in this game because especially, you don't know, just it's bad to bet people in this game a lot of the times. Ryan says, I like KJ's Rocket Bunny. Me too. It's a really cool car. I don't think it's a great car, but it's a really cool car. But no, there's a lot of people who will lose intentionally, then rebet you, hoping you'll bet them like that. I didn't do that intentionally, but some people do, and that's what happens, unfortunately. Seriously, not Carito? I wonder what that means. I have no idea. Some of these people's names, I'm trying to figure them out, and I'm just like, I don't know what that is. Alright, there's Kuro. Let's race Kuro in the... whatever that is. The Exige LF1. Alright, go little car, go little car, go! This thing actually does pretty good at live racing, I think. I would assume though eventually it's going to push me into a lobby where I'm not winning anymore because I am beating the dyno by a little bit. Alright. Novato. Let's do it. Let's race. 3, 2, 1, go. Ba-bam. Bam. Bam. There I downshifted like 3 or 4 times just to slow down. Because I didn't need the extra speed. He ran a 12.3. He ran much slower. A lot of people think their tier 3 car is going to beat a tier 2 car, but that's not always the case. Oh wow, I'm going to race this just because I like the color. It's like a weird orangish, like, it's, I don't know what color that is. It's like color changing orange or something. That's a cool color. I would drive that in real life. And I just got beat by a bot because my nitrous didn't trigger. Richard likes to spam race the bots. I don't blame you. I mean, it's an easy way to get points. So, what's up? Unless your nitrous fails to go off or something, you're almost guaranteed to win on a bot. Oh man, that Miata looks awesome in yellow. I like it. Melon says you get bumped. Oh man, I'm always getting bumped, my friend. I think this car was already bumped when I started. I'm expecting this thing to get bumped. This isn't something I really plan to live race very often, but... So he ran 11.9s. Did I get bumped into a slower lobby or a faster lobby? I think it already did get bumped. Melon Cat I'm gonna race it because I like the name. It's got a melon on its head, right? That cat has melon on its head. 3, 2, 1, go. And let's be like downshift, downshift. David Shiv says Kia's Federation Orange. I like that color. That is a cool color. Division 2 and Cyberpunk. I've never played either one of those. I'm not sure what the Division is. I've never actually heard of that one. Cyberpunk looks pretty interesting. Looks very interesting. 3, 2, 1, go. Second in nitrous. Third gear. Fourth gear. That guy's running very slow, so. Ah! Downshifted too much. Hold on. Let me race him again. That's funny. Yeah, you know, it's good to downshift and slow down sometimes just so you don't get bumped into the next lobby or whatever, but he wants to bet 1,000. I don't see why people bet people. When something like that happens, you should realize, like, why did I don't know. I wouldn't have bet me if I were him. That's all I'm going to say. That time he ran a little faster, but I don't mind accepting the small bets from somebody, but I wouldn't take any big ones. Don't take any big ones from people. I mean, it was pretty apparent that my car slowed down on that one, so I don't know. I would have been like, all right, that guy slowed down. I don't think I would have bet me anything. It was a very small bet, so no big deal. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. I'm probably racing against some newer players, I'm guessing, so they may not know yet. Oh, that guy's gonna beat me, so he got me. V4 Vig, what's up, buddy? Nice to see you. Unfortunately, the Nightbot got you for posting too many like repetitive type of messages there. Please don't spam up the chat, my friend. The Nightbot will get you. He's kind of like the auto moderator, I guess you would say. The Nightbot is very, very mean. I think if you do it too many times, it'll time you out for, I don't know, like 2 minutes or 5 minutes or something. Hey, there's David Shiv, but he's busy. Oh, look at this. We found somebody else in the same car. Check it out. Nice. Nice, nice. All right, let's race. 3, 2, 1, go. Ah, he's creeping up on me. Oh my gosh, who won? Nice. That was a really, really, really good race right there. That was an awesome race. Right, man, that was a sweet race. Check that out. Alright, I guess he's not gonna... I was thinking maybe that was one of you guys, but it might not be. Alright, so... Benez, I'm probably saying it completely wrong. You kind of got to set up a car to run the same time as the other person. I'm not sure exactly what lobby my current car is currently in, but normally... Hold on a second. Normally what you would do is tune a car to run at the exact same time as the other person, and then get the car to run the same time as the other person. And if your cars are running around the same times, you have a small chance of finding each other in the lobby. That guy got me. He got me. That sucked. Oh, Bri, what's up, buddy? Good game, man. Good race. That was fun. That was so close. Super close. Let me race him again. Yeah, we must have almost the same exact setup on this thing, so... I wasn't sure if I won or lost on that when I was like, huh, what just happened? Now this guy, I think he's going to get me again, huh? That's twice I lost to that guy. He's driving it better than me. It's possible I'm supposed to hit nitrous on the next gear. I'm not sure. David Shiv is busy again. There we go. Let's get David in his BMW. V4, yeah, definitely a tough one. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Ah, good race. Kellen plays. Hey, how's it going, my friend? How you doing today? Jackson says, any way I can race you with my dumb name 501E. What do you mean, my friend? I don't quite understand. What is a dumb name 501E? I don't follow. I really don't know what that is exactly. All right. Oh, kill him. That was you? Nice, nice. Yeah, you probably got a launch or you shifted it. Your launch was either better or you just shifted at just the right time. I mean, the littlest, if your timing is just the littlest bit off, it can make a really big difference, so. You might have hit nitrous at a slightly better time. There's a lot of variables. Yeah, this little BMW is cool. I like that little car. The M2. All right. But this is actually one of my favorite looking cars in the game. If I had this car sitting in my driveway in real life, I would be a happy person. I'd be like, this is the best. I don't know what it is about that car, but it's just all around beautiful. Yeah, the G-Wagon. The G-Wagon should be next season's car. The Mercedes BMW. the Mercedes G62. I don't know what I'm talking about. I said the Mercedes BMW. Oh man, there's a big difference, I guess. Sometimes I say some weird stuff. So we got a couple minutes left on the stream, guys. We only got a few minutes left. Should you win Shaxus Agira? If you want to have the car as a collection piece, yes. But that car is definitely a piece of junk. It looks amazing, but it sucks. So it's nice to have it in your collection. I will say that. It's very nice to have in your collection. But it is not a good car. Not a good car whatsoever. So it's up to you. I mean, if you don't get it, it is what it is. If you do get it, you can say, hey, check out my boss car. You know what I mean? I mean, I would rather have it than not have it, even though I don't drive it, if that makes sense. David Shiv, yeah, thanks for the racist, bud. David Shiv is out of gas. All right, here's another one of these. Slick S225. 225. All right, I got to drive this good. I got to pay attention. 3, 2, 1, go. Whoa, what happened there? So am I supposed to be hitting nitrous on third? That might be the problem here. I think that's why I'm running a little bit slower than some of you guys, is nitrous on third, but then that makes you beat dyno by even more, which you don't necessarily want to do. You don't want to beat dyno by a lot when live racing. I'm going to try nitrous on third on the next race and just see what time it runs. It's possible I'm just getting a bad launcher, you know, not getting something perfect, but 3, 2, 1, go. Oh no, that's gonna probably make it run like crap. I'm guessing that really slowed it down. Let's see what she ran. Yeah, that ran at 12.1. So yeah, you do want to do nitrous on second. Let's try and let go of the gas at a slightly different time. I'm going to let go of the gas just a little bit earlier and see what it runs on the next run. No. I already know you can beat me. I'm not going to race you again and lose my money because I know you can beat me. Up there he is. We found him. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. I believe you're getting a better launch for some reason. Johnny, you're in here. I got one thing of gas left, so we're gonna race Johnny. That was a good race though, bud. Good race. Let's find Johnny. Old dirty thug. Alright. There we go. This will be the last race of the stream. Ah, he's in a really good car. Connection failed. Let's see if this works. I think that car is actually going to beat me. I don't think I'm going to be able to win against this car, but hey, we'll give it a go. 3, 2, 1, go. Second nitrous, third gear. Fourth. Ah, he disconnected. Well, crap. I'm sorry, but yeah. Oh no. I'm sorry, but you lose. Haha. I beat you. Not very fair, but oh, that sucks when that happens, actually. Yeah, man, that's crappy. That shouldn't happen. This is actually a fun little car to drive. Let me collect all my free prizes from the Showdown. So right there I got what? I got 500, 1,000. 500, 1,000. So I got 1,000 of those green tokens from the Showdown there. That's not bad, I guess. I'll take 1,000 tokens. Can't complain too much. No, I got this thing 100% maxed. Wait. Fusion part. No, I am missing one fusion. So I'm missing one fusion part. Jackson, glad you liked the stream, buddy. Thanks for showing up. I definitely appreciate that. Bruh, yeah, we'll have to meet again sometime, man. That was fun. But that might be why I was running a little bit slower, is because I don't have that last part on it. I'm guessing you guys might have had yours maxed. Mine is missing a part. It's terrible. Ah, wrong button. Hey, man, I didn't tell you to go to that car. This is another awesome little live racing car right here. I like this one. I like that one a lot. Kellum is missing 2 parts. Interesting. Which part am I missing? I don't know. I'm not sure. I lost the car. Let me look. I'll see if I can figure it out really quick. JJ, hello. Hi, JJ's mom. Amy, how you doing? Nice to see you guys. Unfortunately, I think you guys are coming in right at the end of the stream, but still nice to see you. Let me look at what part I'm actually missing really quickly before we end this thing. I don't know if... Oh, I'm missing a stage 6. I'm missing the pink intake on my stage 6. So I'm a pink intake part short. Adrian, welcome back, but unfortunately you're coming right back in at the end. I do appreciate you guys coming out. I just want to say thank you so much for watching my videos, hanging out with me on the live streams and all that good stuff. I really do appreciate it. You guys are super amazing. Thank you for being here. But yeah, I think that's pretty much going to be it. If you could do me a favor, hit that like button before you go. I would really appreciate that big time. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, maybe consider subscribing. And yeah, I think that's going to wrap this one up. You guys are awesome. Thank you, and we will catch you next time. I'll be back on Sunday for a live racing stream, so hope to see you guys there. Moderators, thank you so much for being here and making sure everything runs smoothly. Melon, thanks for being here to help answer questions and stuff as well. All right, guys. Take it easy, and we will catch you next time. Lightning out. See ya.